Okay, this is a really important drawing because it's for a very important person. So what we're going to do now is a referral. So I usually do referrals, usually in the industry. I only did like 3 referrals a year. And it kind of got back to me that when people whose studio saw them, they took them serious. And if they ever called me, I was good at doing referrals, but I wouldn't do a referral. I would turn people down. Say, can I have a referral? Not yet. Keep going. So if I do a referral, there's a lot goes into it. Okay, and that means there's a lot. So this referral is really important, and it's for a person named Zoe Gardiner. Zoe came into our school, and she just told me recently because she's getting ready to go to college. She came in as a kid. She says, I never got a drawing up in the window. And the drawings in our window is when a person makes a left turn. It means they're going one direction and they get it and they go in another direction. So it's not always because it's like the best drawing. They usually have to be pretty good though. It's because they made a milestone. Okay. So with Zoe, I don't know, she never had to worry about it 'cause she is the milestone. So I want to dedicate this drawing to her and this referral to her. And I have Sargent because Sargent is probably one of the most memorable artists in our history. And we use the same sketchbook. You can just do a sketch. Um, Sargent is somebody who changed the art world. When you teach drawing, you teach painting, you always say, study Sargent. Okay. This is one of my favorite ever drawings and paintings. And Zoe is one of my favorite ever students. When she came into the school years ago, you knew right away this is going to be somebody. This person is going to change the world. This person is somebody who is going to make things happen. You'll know she was here. You'll know there was a reason for Zoe to be here. Um, Not only has she become a fantastic artist, she's a great teacher. And so she teaches and she draws and she animates. So she's getting ready. We're going to break this arm a bit, bring it down. And we're going to come this way. We're going to get this push. This is a tough drawing because she has like this broken arm. So what do we want to say about Zoe? Um, Most of what I see out in the industry today are students coming out and they have a general, they have a general idea. They don't really have a specific. Zoe has both. Right now, at the age of 17, she could make a feature film because she has to make a film. She wants to go to BYU and Brigham Young University. And in order, you have to make a film. So she said, I want, can you help me? Well, of course, and she's being mentored. So what happened is instead of just having her make a film, which anybody can do, anybody, but do it with the right production, the ability, the right pipeline. So she knows why she needs a premise, you see. So we started with the premise. Then we started doing our concept, trying to figure it out, the general look. She can do that professionally now. Then after we got that, we started doing our storyboard. So she did the storyboard and she did a great job. It's so cute. It's a really cute story. She came up all on her own. And, I'm going to change this pose. Let's see if we bring it out this way. Let's go like that because I don't think people are going to get this one. So you see how I'm spending all this time. So she can do this. She could really, so she figured it out, her story. So then the next step is to slug a storyboard. And she knows how to slug a board. And anybody in the industry knows what that means. And she's good at it. She knows how to slug a board. It's time in it. So she can time a storyboard. Then layout. And it took her a little while, and she goes, "Oh, I get it." So now she's got her layout, and she's got her, when she showed me the characters and the background, it is ready. I mean, her layouts are keys. She knows about keys, and her layouts are keys. And, um, because her keys are so strong, animation's easy. So she's already animating. So I give her my highest recommendations. What does that mean? Out of anybody that I have ever worked with, and I have had the luxury and honor of working with the best, I put her in with the best. Of anybody I have ever worked with in film, TV, video games, advertising, and just in general life. Her parents are fantastic. She's a twin. She's proud to be a twin. She's a fantastic person. So she's working right now to get into Brigham Young. They'll be very lucky to get her as a student there. She will be a legacy of the school. What that means is that they'll be bragging about her, years later. Whatever studio has the luxury of hiring her, she will make that studio a better place. For whatever people work with her on the team, don't worry. The work will be done. It will be done to excellence. And she walks in the room, the lights shine brighter. She's there, but she's not overly talkative. She can be. She can be, very social, but she can sit down and get to work. She's everything that we look for in our industry. So, Zoe, this is the first of your referrals. And for the industry, congratulations. What I'm looking for is the next generation of animators, the ones who are current, aren't afraid of what's new, but also understand that it has to come from the past. And that's her. Okay, so here's a quick sketch of Sargent. And I chose Sargent because Sargent changed the world. Sargent's become a brand. And so will Zoe be. So I will say, don't forget to come back and see me. And thank you for the honor and the joy. We're not done yet, though. We're still working on that portfolio. But I told her, I said, let's get that first referral out there. So she still has this semester, the summer, and then she'll be a senior next year. But I could say I would put her in a studio now, and she'll do fine. And that's probably one of the problems we have with our school, is that we're training the kids so well that sometimes at the age of like 15, they're ready to start working. And what do you do now? Now they got to go finish high school, go to college, and then start working. I'm just hoping that they get treated well, because for me, I don't know. I really look up to my students. Even though they might be 15, I really respect them, and I'm honored to know them. I look up to them. Okay, here we go. That's a quick sketch. And for anybody who's a recruiter out there, just write down the name Zoe Gardiner. And as soon as she graduates, put her in production. Okay? Congratulations, Zoe. You're the best.